rages. We need to know how to overcome the enemy's schemes. We need to overcome the enemies, know how to overcome the schemes of the enemy. It's not all the time by aggression. No. Sometimes it is better to overcome evil with good. Job chapter 5 verses 12 has been our foundational scripture for nullifying satanic plot, as we started on Monday. And it says that he, representing God, frustrates the plans of the crafty so that their hands cannot achieve their success or carry out their enterprise. So God is sovereign, and God can thwart the enemy's plan. He can thwart the plot of the enemy. When Satan plots against us, we can trust that God's power can render these plots ineffective and foolish. Just as David made that prayer concerning Ahithophel, he said, Lord, let the counsel of Ahithophel be turned to foolishness. And so it was. The Lord turned the counsel of Ahithophel to foolishness. If the counsel of Ahithophel wasn't turned into foolishness, the man would have overthrown David with ease. It was a heavy attack from within. So the enemy will always attack us. That one is for sure. They will gather together against us. That one for sure. And you see, when you are a believer, you must understand these principles of spiritual warfare, because definitely he will attack you. And you see, some people sometimes they say, oh, even things were going well before I started praying, before I started fasting, I was doing well, things were better. But as I got deeper into fasting, into prayer, then things began to turn worse. Many have said that, and many have experienced that. And sometimes it is true. The thing is that as you gravitate towards God, as you go a step further into spiritual things like prayer, like fasting, like the study of the word, you attract God, and you also attract the enemy. You become a threat to him. It's like you call attention to yourself. So it is consistency that can break the hold of the enemy against you. He will then come after you strongly because he wants you to give up what you have started. But if you can stand your grounds and not give up and continue to fight on, you will be so victorious. Isaiah chapter 54 verse 17 says, no weapon that is formed against you shall prosper, and every tongue which rises against you in judgment you shall condemn. You shall show it to be wrong. You shall show it to be in the wrong place. You would annul it. You would condemn it. So, beloved, you have a responsibility here. There are certain things God will not do for us. We have to stand and make our declaration and make our prayer and stop the forces of Satan against our lives. So we've been assured, we've been promised that God will defend us against all forms of attack. Yes, he will. When the enemy launches a weapon or an accusation, God's power can turn it back and vindicate us. Now, let's look at how we can overcome evil with good. How do we do that? As Romans chapter 12 verses 21 exhorts us, it says that do not be overcome by evil, but overcome evil with good. One of the strategies of spiritual warfare or of our victorious Christian living is sometimes to overcome evil with good. And we can do that because this verse actually shows us that we don't have to succumb to satanic tactics or attacks. We don't have to succumb. Instead, we can respond with kindness, we can respond with compassion, we can respond with love, which can disarm and defeat the enemy's plot. It can.